How's it going, you all?
And welcome back to Heroes. Let's begin with paying our respects to Wanda Maximoff, aka the Scarlet Witch and Vision.
In a matter of 8 episodes, they have become 2 of our favorite Marvel superheroes and amazed us by their sacrifices and character development.
WandaVision created a whole new world with a lot of possibilities for the future of the MCU.
And here on Heroes, we will review the finale of WandaVision and discuss the series' effect on Phase 4, the new saga, and the MCU as a whole.
There were 3 threats to prevent in this episode: Agatha Harkness, White Vision, and Hayward and his military. We can pretty much say Wanda dealt with Agatha, Vision dealt with Vision, and everyone else like Monica, Wu, Darcy, and the twins dealt with Hayward. The main conflict was between Agatha and Wanda, so let's start with that.
Early on, Agatha reveals that she wants Wanda's power to be transferred to herself and uses the kids to have leverage over Wanda. She wanted the kids to be born in the first place just for this reason. We know that she wants it as a power-hungry witch, but she thinks she has a noble cause. She believes Wanda will destroy the whole planet because her destiny is written in Darkhold, the Book of the Damned, so she thinks she's saving the world. She is in over his head to think that she can match Wanda's power just by experience and more knowledge, and definitely underestimates her abilities, skill, and smart.
Agatha literally mentions how Wanda's powers exceeds the one of Sorcerer Supreme, but still tries to have a 1v1 with her.
Wanda is deceitful and extremely clever during her fight with Agatha. She learns from her opponent and adapts to different scenarios quickly. She tricks Agatha during their battle and takes care of her like the hero we would like to see her as. The big twist in their fight comes when we see the protection spells on the borders of the hex.
We realize that all the battle in the end was an illusion and Wanda was toying with Agatha. We have some evidence supporting that Wanda casted the protection spells when she opened the gates of the hex and closed it again. The first evidence is Wanda thanking Agatha for the lesson. We think she was not being sarcastic but genuine. And the second evidence is that Wanda wouldn't have allowed this much trouble if there were spells all along.
That moment is when the needle turned from Agatha to Wanda. After her trick, it was extremely easy for Wanda to stop Agatha, and we were not surprised. She's as powerful as a superhero gets, and with all her gifts, it is normal that she's a quick learner.
Wanda's acting in front of the crowd is the main reason why Agatha believed it. Agatha thought Wanda is tied with her awful destiny and incapable of change. People tend to think everyone is like themselves. As Agatha is evil, she thinks Wanda should be as well. This is where she was extremely wrong.
When Wanda saw how everyone was suffering, she decided to let them go. This was an important turning point for her. She thought she was protecting the people in Westview, not torturing them. We believe when she saw Vision and the boys, she was willing to let them go, but couldn't because she had a different plan against Agatha.
After defeating Agatha, Wanda turns her into Agnes. This probably means a temporary goodbye to Agatha Harkness.
Guys, we got a Vision situation here.
Meanwhile, Vision is fighting White Vision. White Vision's goal is to neutralize Wanda and destroy Vision. Sword thinks they have programmed him very well and now he's an easily controllable weapon, but we know that it is not easy to defeat the Vision. Ultron failed to do it because he underestimated him, and apparently Sword did the same thing.
Our favorite part of the episode came when Vision and Vision had a logical conversation inside the library.
Another poetic conversation with Vision.
Our Vision convinced the White Vision that neither is the original Vision, hence White Vision cannot continue his protocol as Vision to destroy Vision, as neither exists.
Thought experiment, ship of Theseus in the field of identity physics, Vision had the perfect metaphor. After the Vision stopped fighting, our Vision restored White Vision's memories and he wandered away. He now has every single memory, feeling, and the thought of the original Vision.
However, we do not know how much of his old abilities he has. Was Sword able to restore the old Vision perfectly, or is there something missing? Maybe Vision has some business to attend that he had to take care of before his death in Infinity War. There are endless possibilities with Vision, as there are a couple of lost years with Vision's life between Civil War up till now.
Hayward's plan to become a national hero is underway, but there are obstacles he did not account for. First one is Wu, who calls in his FBI team to create a perimeter and deal with Westview after the whole thing is over. We can see that he escapes from cuffs, which can be something he learned in his training with the FBI, but we'd like to think it is Scott.
Inside, Hayward's problems continue. The twins, Monica and Darcy, are able to stop his military and himself and put him behind bars. We got to see a lot of action from Monica inside the hex as well, which allowed us to learn more about her powers. She seems to be able to absorb power and detect magic. She needs to understand her powers just like Wanda.
We get to learn about who Quicksilver's character is as well. Apparently he is Rolf, Agnes's husband. He was controlled by Agatha's dark magic.
After stopping Agatha, freeing Vision, and arresting Hayward, it is time for Wanda to enter artificial reality. Wanda has to say goodbye to her sons and her love, and not for the first time. In the final moments of the family, we get to learn more about the conditional Vision's creation. Wanda created him from the piece of the Mind Stone that lives inside her. Also, Vision gives Wanda hope with his final words. And we will see the WandaVision say hello again.
We don't know why Vision did not tell Wanda about the White Vision. He's basically the old Vision before Thanos. It is not possible for us to understand just yet, but we know White Vision's story is not over.
This chapter of Wanda closes where it started, and now she has to move on. After yet another tragedy, she leaves Westview for some alone time with training and resting.
Meanwhile, in Westview, FBI's investigation continues. Wu seems to be in charge and maybe even got a promotion. Hopefully, he will return in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Monica is summoned to the space headquarters by a message from Nick Fury. We know that Nick Fury has been up to something since 2014, when S.H.I.E.L.D. got compromised. We learned with Far From Home that his new mission involved space and Skrulls, probably to prevent another alien invasion. He must have had serious business for him to not intervene during the Civil War and Thanos. We believe we will get to see more of Monica and Nick Fury in Captain Marvel 2, and learn more about his plans.
The final end credit scene showed us Wanda reading the Book of the Damned in a cabin, which looks to be in Sokovia. She is introducing herself to the world of magic and tries to bring back her sons to life. We have to say we did not get a great vibe from her in this scene. She left Westview quite peacefully, but her look in the end was dark. We heard the Doctor Strange theme play in the end, foreshadowing her appearance in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We hope she will be an ally for Doctor Strange, not an enemy. WandaVision was the first MCU content since Far From Home 2019 and the first TV show for Marvel on Disney+, which inevitably set high expectations. Not only it rose up to those expectations, but exceeded them and started a new era for the MCU and the whole new superhero franchise.
We would not expect anything less from Kevin Feige.
Now we're looking forward to the new projects in Phase 4 and the new saga with movies and Disney Plus series.
This is all from us this week. Hope to see you next week. But for now,
B-Bros out.